listening to the Think Bank Podcast. Law of Attraction, Psycho-Cybernetics, and beyond. With your host, Antonio Thornton. For more information, please visit our website at antonioblog.com.
Hi everyone, it's Antonio Thornton, your Law of Attraction guy, with a short video for you today. As you may know, I'm not a big news buff. I don't watch the news. I don't read it online. I intentionally stay away from the news because of the negativity. But over the last couple of days, I've been getting emails and things from a lot of people regarding James Ray and what's going on with him. And I learned that just recently he was arrested for manslaughter regarding the Sedona incident. And I guess people feel that they needed to let me know about it. One, because they know I don't watch the news, but because I have worked with James Ray on several occasions in the past. He came down to Atlanta to do an event, and I was heavily involved in that, in the promotion of it, and actually the production of it. So I know him, talk to him, and I feel like I know him personally well enough to know that this entire event was an accident. And it's very unfortunate that people have lost their lives, but it seems that he's being treated otherwise. That he's been treated as if this was done intentionally or purposefully. And the unfortunate part about it is that only a small group of people know the real story about it, but you have all the speculation, all the other things that are going on around it, and as a result, a lot of people are saying, well, where does the law of attraction fit into this entire equation? And I want to try to address that to the best of my ability here. And I say to the best of my ability because though I've been teaching the principles of law of attraction for almost 20 years now, there is not an exact science to how the laws of the universe work. And let me take that back. We as human beings don't understand all of the dynamics of how the laws of the universe work. But we do know as being practitioners of law of attraction that everything that happens in our lives happens as a result of our thoughts, our beliefs, what we've been putting out. So the question would be asked, did James Ray attract this to himself? And the answer is undeniably yes, he did. Now the second question is, well, why? Why did he attract this type of situation to himself? That's the part that we don't understand. We don't know. And one of the reasons why the laws of the universe, particularly law of attraction, is not an exact science is because there's this big variable in the equation that cannot be measured. In scientific method, every variable in an equation can be measured, can be quantified, but there's one huge variable that cannot be measured in law of attraction, and that's your thoughts. Now, from scientific progress, we can tell when someone is thinking and when they're not thinking, but science cannot tell what that person's thinking about. And they also can't tell what their belief systems are in order to attract things. So that's the variable, if you will, in the law of attraction that we cannot measure with any level of accuracy. Why did James Ray attract this to himself? Who knows? Who knows why he did? But understand that he did. And that's not a good nor bad thing. It's just the idea that if he did not attract it, it would not have happened. If there was not something that he was in alignment with, this would not have taken place. Now, that can be somewhat of a scary thing because we a lot of times don't like to think that we are responsible for attracting the things that we wanted, but the fact of the matter is that we are. And James Ray will admit it himself that, yeah, on some level, I attracted this. And though, he's been coached and encouraged by his lawyers to not go out and talk about a lot of those things. He has said in other avenues that, yeah, I attracted this situation, and he even says, why, I don't know, but I know that I did. And to me, I can only have respect for someone who understands and stays with and sticks by the principles and philosophies that they live by, that the law of attraction is a constant, and it doesn't change based on situations and based on convenience. Just because something bad, quote unquote bad, is happening, oh, you didn't attract that. But if something good happens, that means you did attract it. No, everything that shows up in your life is a result of you having some type of alignment to it. Again, not that you purposefully and intentionally attracted that particular thing. It's just that something going on inside of you, your beliefs, your thoughts, your actions was in alignment with that thing to happen. Now, we have no idea what's going to be on the other side of this for James Ray, because if you think back in your life, how many times has something seemingly negative happened to you that on the opposite end of it you found that, wow, I'm almost glad that this thing happened, because look at what took place as a result of it. That's happened on so many occasions for me. So this is a part of the stepping stone to get a person from where they are to where they're trying to get to, and this may be a part of. Let me take that back. This is a part, not maybe. This is a part of James Ray's path to get to where he's trying to get to. Why he had to go this route, I don't know. But this is the route that he attracted himself to himself. This is the route that he was in alignment with. So that's my thoughts on this situation. And again, I don't ever claim to have all the answers. I study, I research, and these, and even from the feelings that come from me, from my understanding and my knowing of the universal principles, I try to convey that and communicate that to you guys so you can live a more powerful life. So I hope this helped. I hope this brought some clarity on the situation. Who knows, it may even bring up a ton more questions, but I just wanted to share that with those of you who have been sending the questions in, asking me about, hey, what's going on and why is this and that and the other. Again, I hope this would shed some light on the process of understanding how the law of attraction works in our lives. So again, Antonio Thornton, the law of attraction guy. I hope this helped, and I will be talking with you soon. Take care.
You're listening to the Think Bank Podcast. Law of Attraction, Psycho-Cybernetics, and Beyond. With your host, Antonio Thornton. For more information, please visit our website at antonioblog.com.